everybody, Kevin here once again. Wanted to go ahead and give you guys an overview really quickly of a product we're doing some long-term testing on. It is a new fridge and freezer unit by Black Forest Gear. This is it right here. Currently working on getting it mounted into the Jeep, so not going to slide it out all the way on the optional slide-out tray. But wanted to give you a brief overview of how it's been doing so far in our limited testing. As again I mentioned, it's a fridge and freezer. It's a 31 quart capacity. It works both off of AC power, and you can also plug it into your car's accessory as well. And a neat feature on the accessory part is, should the car be off and you still have a live connection to the unit, if the unit senses that the battery is getting too low on volts, it will turn the power off so it doesn't drain your battery. Kind of a neat feature. Again, the controls are pretty easy. It's got a digital readout, has multiple speeds you can put it on depending on how fast you want to cool something down or freeze something down. In our testing on the freezing side, we got down to 12 degrees, which will pretty much freeze anything you could probably imagine in it. Again, freezing time is going to vary depending on what you're trying to freeze. For our tests, simply use some bottles of water. It was quick and easy to see how well it was freezing, and we could keep it record on the time pretty easy with it. In addition to that, come on over here a minute. If you look into here, you can see that there's two main compartments. There's a larger compartment and the smaller compartment up at the top, and it works really well. You don't want to directly dump anything into here as far as ice or anything like that, because you'll damage that foil aluminum shell casing that's in there. It works really well. In testing, we found that it took to go from room temperature down to the recommended 34 degrees temperature, and that's Fahrenheit. It took about an hour and a half on the medium setting. Switch to high, probably be far less than that. Again, freezing took a few hours depending on what we were trying to freeze with it. The rollout shelf is extremely heavy duty. It comes with these tie downs, actually 4 of these, and it's, gotta be honest with you, it's pretty tight on there. We only have 2 of them on there right now, and it rolls really easily. And then of course it will lock in place with it. So that's what we've got to show you so far with it. We're going to be going on a 3-day off-road trip here in about a week and a half. We'll be able to see how it handles up under off-road conditions, being bounced around, and how it's going to handle with that. Right now it is on. You probably can't hear the motor because it's really quiet. You don't need to worry about making a lot of noise or racket. You can have a nice conversation with it and not be annoyed by the motor. So overall, that's just a brief overview of the system right now. We'll look forward to reporting back to you here in a few weeks to how it did in the off-road environment, and we'll see you guys soon.